secret that Marilyn Manson and Kanye West have become very good friends, with Marilyn Manson being brought out at multiple public events hosted by Kanye West and even featuring on his Donda album. But those collaborations are apparently not slowing down, with Kanye West apparently working on a rock-influenced album, according to Rolling Stone. The producer of the album did an interview with Rolling Stone where he said he sees Manson in the studio working on the album almost every day. The album is tentatively titled Donda 2. The producer said he sees Manson, quote, a lot in the studio. Like, every day I go to the studio, Marilyn is there working on Donda 2. He said he doesn't want Marilyn to play rap beats. He wants Marilyn to play what he makes, and then Ye will take parts of that and sample parts of that and use parts of that like he did making Yeezus. He has some producers from Yeezus working on Donda 2 this time around, as well as Marilyn, me, and a bunch of producers from Donda 1. Manson's collaborator and former bandmate Tim Skold has also shared a picture of Manson in the studio with Kanye West on his Instagram page. Kanye West has defended Manson, who is facing a number of lawsuits and investigations. His home was raided by the LA County Sheriff's Office last year. Kanye West said, quote, all the Me Too, like when I sit next to Marilyn Manson and DaBaby right after both of them got canceled for 5 songs, you know it's like they can't cancel a song. They'll hit you with the accusations or somebody who you were with 10 years ago. And also there's women who've been brought up very serious things, pulled in alleys against their will. That's different than a hug, but it's classified as the same thing. It's power in politics, power-hungry maniacs and just control. This is 1984 mind control we're in and mob mentality. Rolling Stone says Donda 2 is scheduled to be released on February 22nd. It's worth noting that Kanye West's album deadlines frequently change. There's currently an HBO documentary in development about Marilyn Manson and his relationship with actress Evan Rachel Wood, plus multiple other accusers. Marilyn Manson, famous for his albums like Antichrist Superstar and Heaven Upside Down, that guy. There is a controversy currently brewing over Marilyn Manson being invited to today's Sunday service held by Kanye West, who recently legally changed his name to Ye. A new report from NME points out that West previously brought out Manson at a listening party for his album Donda at Soldier Field back in August. He also is a co-writer of one of the songs on the album. The initial event featuring Manson was controversial for several different reasons. To put it mildly, Marilyn Manson has been antagonistic towards God for pretty much his entire career. Manson is also embroiled in controversy as he has been sued by multiple women who accuse him of assault. Manson has vehemently denied the claims against him. So fast forward to this Sunday. Kanye West brings out Marilyn Manson. He's also accompanied by Justin Bieber and Roddy Ricch. During the event, it even appears that Marilyn Manson joined Ye in prayer. He could be seen during the service bowing his head, even reaching out and putting his hand on Kanye's shoulder during a prayer. Unsurprisingly, online, people began accusing Manson of using religion to help redeem his public image in the wake of the allegations being made against him. What makes things even more ironic, even though the irony is already off the scale here, is the fact that Manson has been closely associated with the Church of Satan for years. He was even given an honorary priesthood. This situation makes things weird for Kanye fans, Manson fans, and those who are religious all at the same time. For Manson fans, they must be wondering if Manson has basically been misleading them this entire time, or if he recently made the change to become religious. For Kanye fans, they're probably wondering why he's bringing out Marilyn Manson again, who was given an honorary priesthood by the Church of Satan. Many people are also angry about the allegations against him. And then those who are religious, again, feel as though Manson has completely disrespected them for years. So there are a lot of questions here. Manson is clearly praying with Kanye. Is he now a Christian? Was he just being nice to his friend? But who knows? Is Marilyn Manson becoming a Christian in the wake of all of this controversy and the lawsuits that are involving him? Would Kanye be praying publicly with someone he felt didn't believe in what he was saying? that increases the likelihood that Marilyn Manson is actually a Christian now. And what does that mean? Let us know in the comments down below. This past Sunday, Marilyn Manson raised eyebrows when he participated in a prayer circle and a religious ceremony with Kanye West and Justin Bieber. This is not to shame Marilyn Manson for any religious beliefs that he has or doesn't have, but it is certainly ironic given the fact that he is known as the Antichrist superstar. He has spent decades burning Bibles on stage. So hopefully you can see why this is noteworthy. If Marilyn Manson is now Christian, this would of course dramatically change his imagery on stage. It's hard to imagine he would become a Christian and subsequently continue burning Bibles on stage. Does this mean that Marilyn Manson and Joel Osteen will soon be hosting services? Because that's exactly what his friend Kanye West has done. This entire thing has garnered so much attention that People magazine actually reached out to Marilyn Manson's publicist, and they actually responded about whether or not he has converted to Christianity. And this is very interesting because the publicist does not deny that Marilyn Manson might have converted to Christianity. The spokesperson for Marilyn Manson pointed out that Manson was, quote, an integral part of the Sunday service. For those of you who are unaware of what the Sunday service is, Kanye West himself is a devout Christian. This is, in fact, a Christian service that he has been putting on now for years. And again, Kanye West has previously brought him out at his Donda listening party back in August, but that wasn't as much of a religious event. Sunday service absolutely is. Manson's publicist said, quote, throughout his career, Marilyn Manson has collaborated with innovative and legendary artists across all musical genres, and Ye is no exception. When asked about whether Manson has converted to Christianity, again, the spokesperson said, quote, that's nobody's business. Again, Christian groups have protested Manson shows for years. Going back to the 90s, he was heavily criticized by Christian leaders who essentially blamed him for the Columbine shooting. So it's a very big deal if he is now on the side of Christianity. People also reached out to Justin Bieber's representatives. Manson has previously had a bit of a public tiff with Justin Bieber, where he read his text messages on air on an appearance on Howard Stern. His publicist said Justin Bieber didn't know in advance that Marilyn Manson was going to be there. It sounds like he's distancing himself from Manson. One of Manson's accusers by the name of Ashley Smithline is publicly suing Marilyn Manson. She lashed out at Justin Bieber and Kanye West for aligning themselves with Manson. She said, quote, it's just like being traumatized. It's heartbreaking. It makes me sick. How is this the world we live in? She went on to say it makes everyone really fucking sick. This is just like being re-traumatized. Manson has only appeared publicly with Kanye West. He has not made any other public statements, video announcements, musical releases. Since the allegations have begun stacking up against him, you'll recall his former girlfriend, Evan Rachel Wood, has testified, pointing the finger at Marilyn Manson as her abuser as well. Manson has strongly denied the claims against him, releasing a statement calling them, quote, horrible distortions of reality. We'll be following the developments in the Marilyn Manson case as they go forward, and we will keep you posted on future updates.